So like after Simple dropped some knowledge bombs about input lag, there's been a lot of buzz around this topic. I mean, the internet's blowing up with debates. Some folks are like, nah, it's just an excuse for sucking at games, while others are legit wearing tinfoil hats, swearing by ironing out input lag with some mystical fixes. In this video, we are diving deep into whether input lag is real and how it messes up with your gaming mojo. But before we dive in, can you do me a solid, smash that like button, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out any dope content, seriously, cause 98% of you watching my videos without subscribing. And make sure to stick around till the end to finally put the input lag debate to bed, once and for all. Alright, let's break down what input lag is all about. Simply put, it's the delay between you doing something on your computer and then action showing up on your monitor. Think of it like this. When you move your mouse on your PC, that movement has to travel a long way before it actually appears on your screen. Obviously, none of this happens instantaneously. That delay between action and display is that what we call input lag. Now, a lot of gamers swear this seriously messes with their gameplay, but is that really that big of a deal? Let's dig in. First off, I gotta say, I'm coming at this from a perspective of someone who acknowledges input lag exists. I mean, in my CS experience, I've never really felt it, at least not to the point where I blame my death or losses on it. I actually first heard about it in Fortnite, where these things tend to be more noticeable. Input lag can be affected by your internet, devices, monitor, even the phase of the moon or leap years. On average, most gamers experience about 20 to 30 milliseconds of input lag, which in the grand scheme isn't that significant. It's present in about 90% of players in one form or another, so technically everyone's on a level playing field. Some might have a tad more, some a tad less, but it's all within a few milliseconds. Overall, input lag is different from ping, which is the delay between your PC and the server. Take folks from places like Kazakhstan, for example. They used to gaming with 100 ping their whole lives, so an extra 10 or 20 milliseconds of input lag doesn't really faze them. In fact, they're often associated with being top-tier players because they never complain about external factors, they just adapt to the circumstances. If you're sitting behind a 1500 rig with the top-of-the-line gear, boasting a ping of 20 and still blaming an insane input lag for your inability to slay, well, sorry to break it up to you, but it's probably just your lack of skill. And you've been gaming on the same PC for years with stable FPS and ping, and you're still moaning about input lag, then the issue likely isn't with your setup. It is way easier to blame your shortcomings on input lag than to actually work on improving your aim, movement, and game sense. Most of those who scream about input lag have been dealing with it for years, but they only started talking about it when Simple brought it up. If you look at the reaction of pro players to this whole situation, they are laughing it off because they've been through numerous boot camps and tournaments without ever encountering such issues. I can already foresee the heated arguments in the comment section and the flood of dislikes from people who are fired up with their irons ready to iron out their input lag issues. But most likely these folks won't quite grasp the purpose of this video. Look, input lag exists. Denying that is just silly. There are real cases to prove its existence and the theory itself makes logical sense, but when the topic blew up, it became just another excuse for those who simply can't play to save their lives. It's just another scapegoat to justify their lack of skill. The point of this video isn't to prove that input lag doesn't exist or that it doesn't affect your gameplay, it's to mock those who just found out about it 5 minutes ago and are now shouting at the top of their lungs that it's the reason behind all their mistakes. Overall, this video reflects my personal opinion and I'm not forcing anyone to agree with it. All my thoughts are based on my own experiences, of which I've had plenty in my 4,000 hours of gaming and 3,000 ELO on Faceit. If you like this video, share your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you have something to add on your own experience to share. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to the channel and help me reach my first 1,000 subscribers. That's a wrap for me. Until next time, bye bye!